Tiny Cat's autumn afternoon. Mira skips along Main Street, savoring the crisp, sweet autumn air. She pauses beneath a scarlet canopy and breathes in, eyes gently closing. Opening her eyes, she watches leaves sparkle as sunlight drifts across town. She resumes along the sidewalk, basket swaying, as pumpkins line the porches. She glances down at a perfect leaf, tucking it carefully into her basket. Kneeling by the tall maple, Mira studies the brightest leaves with care. She adds smooth acorns and tiny pine cones, arranging them neatly inside. A sudden rustle leaps from the leaf pile. Mira turns, startled and amused. Ollie pops out of the leaves, eyes bright, scarf flicking in the breeze. Laughing, Mira steadies her basket as leaves drift over her shoulders. Ollie rolls through the leaves as Mira watches, smiling and guarding the basket. He proudly holds up a pale feather that shivers in the sunlight. Mira kneels to find twig stars, arranging them beside the feather in the basket. They lean close, shoulders nearly touching, admiring their warm-hued treasures. With a happy nod, they rise, and the basket looks fuller with autumn colors. They stroll past pumpkins and hay bales, matching steps along the sunny walk. They pause at a warm cafe window as cinnamon-scented steam fogs the glass. Inside, a family sips cocoa. Mira waves politely through the glowing window. Ollie presses a paw to the pane, tracing a tiny swirl in the fogged patch. They laugh together, breath puffing faintly as sunlight dances on the glass. Turning the bend, they pass children leaping into leaf piles with bright cheers. A wooden wagon rattles by, its pumpkins shining like little suns. Mira glances to Ollie. They match their steps, falling into easy rhythm. Children's laughter rings out as the breeze lifts leaves around their ankles. They round the bend together, the town humming with bright autumn cheer. The white farmhouse waits at the lane's end, porch dressed in pumpkins and breeze. The front door opens, Grandma Willow's warm smile brightens the porch. Mira steps onto the porch, basket in paw, cheeks bright with excitement. Ollie trots up beside her, scarf fluttering as he glances toward Grandma Willow. Grandma Willow gestures them in, as sunlight and homely scents spill outward. Sunlight washes garlands in jars as the living room welcomes them with gentle glow. Mira sets the woven basket on the table, anticipation bright in her eyes. Grandma Willow leans close, fingertips brushing bright leaves and smooth acorns. Ollie peeks over the rim, whiskers twitching with shy pride. "Beautiful," Grandma whispers, just like the season itself. Steam swirls above cider mugs as the fire paints the nook with amber light. Grandma pours spiced cider, the fragrant warmth curling into the room. Mira sips shyly, paws cradling the cup as heat blooms across her face. Ollie nibbles a cookie, crumbs dot his scarf until Mira brushes them away, laughing. Grandma hums a gentle tune, the room settling into easy, golden quiet. Sunlight floods the craft corner, tools and treasures waiting in neat rows. Mira empties the basket, spreading leaves, acorns, and pine cones with careful paws. Ollie lines up pine cones neatly, while Mira threads a tiny garland of leaves. Grandma ties a bow around the basket handle, turning it cheerful and bright. A ticklish leaf brushes Ollie's nose. He sneezes as Mira giggles brightly. Night settles as the parlor glows. Outside, porch pumpkins burn softly gold. Mira curls into the armchair, a happy sigh softening her small, tired smile. Ollie curls beside her, scarf snug, a steady purr in his restful chest. Grandma Willow rocks gently, knitting slow and steady, gaze fond and watchful. Wind whispers at the windows. Inside, warmth gathers like a gentle blanket.